full of, so there was like a chasm, and you had to go down. It was a different location. Talking last year or last month?
Last tournament.
Oh, well, last year it was retrieval of an item down a chasm. I don't think they'll do that one again. It wasn't very good for spectators. Because you just see people disappear into a chasm and then they either come back up or they have to be retrieved. Usually it's time-based. Sometimes it's two teams pitted against each other to see who does it faster, to see who can get something. Last time it was trying to get an item and bring it back to your like home base. It's not really a base, but it started on one side of the arena, and they set up basically these traps and pitfalls you had to avoid, and you had to get this item and retrieve it and take it back to your
So if one of our party members had wings,
looks to
that'd be pretty good.
That would help quite a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I could definitely see how that would help.
And are we allowed mounts, because we are fighting against centaurs? How do halflings manage that?
And
no slight to them.
No slight taken. You know, it's kind of bullshit. I'm like 3 feet tall, and they get to be like badass and shit, but you know, I get to ride on a centaur. It's, you know, it's kind of like an unfair advantage. You don't get mounts. You just kind of have to deal. But magic definitely helps. Halflings, we're good archers, you know, we're trained archers from the time that we were born here. Even the centaur cannot withstand an arrow to the face very well.
I look at Poe. This should be easy.
So yes, the one of the leaders of the clan speaks up again, and yes, unfortunately no mounts, but they will. You kind of just go in.
What did she say?
Mounts, no horses.
Mounts.
Melons?
Okay.
It's crazy.
I was like, oh wow, I'm sorry.
No melons. Whatever you have on your person, as long as they allow it in, as long as you can carry it in, should be just fine.
Okay.
And you think that covers it? There's no other glaring information that you think we should know?
Really, kind of just show up and hope for the best. Give it your all. I did talk with Carl last night after she met you. Said that you were interested in the meeting with Lord Ironhoof should you win. That is certainly doable. You may keep the gold if you do indeed win. But as the clan, we would like to have placement in the city. Agreed?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Then I don't see a problem. There as for rewards, should you take second, there is also a prize for that. I think it is somewhere around 1,000 if you take second. Don't know about third or fourth this year. Not really sure. probably some sort of thing for the clan, provisions or something, which I don't imagine you guys are that interested in. You seem to be gunning for the top. All
You'd be
right.
correct.
Well, please eat. There's plenty of food should you want it. Clan Taramir's home is your home for now. Should you win,
I'm
it could be your
enjoying.
you could be your home for forever if you so desire it.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course.
That's very kind of you.
And do you sort of like walk away at that point?
Is there like an
There's, like-
area we could eat? Like
Yeah, it's like
kind
this
of
like
secluded?
long, well, secluded, not quite as easy.
Uh-huh.
Like there's like a lot of like, there's like teenagers and like, you know, like you could definitely, the main area is this long, almost like you would see in like Hogwarts type of thing, like this really absurdly long table that goes almost the length of the house itself. There's no like other table besides that, but you can try to pick a secluded spot on the table. That doesn't mean that people won't just come and sit next to you, however, because like people just watch you and like stare at you and talk about you wherever you go right now. And like, you know, overhearing them, it's like, wow, they're actually gonna fight for us? That's amazing. And it's like, yeah, it's just like, it seems like something that the older folks really love the tradition of it, whereas the younger folks are just excited to see people like bash some skulls. And it's, you know, it's kind of heartwarming just overhearing people, especially in like, what's the word? The juxtaposition of 2 days ago, yesterday morning, to this. And Kara's like, if you guys want to hang out, you're certainly welcome. If not, we can meet here another day. It's really up to you. As long as you guys actually show up on the morning of the 19th, you can kind of do whatever you want. But yeah, if you don't show up, we probably have to pull out of this tournament for this month, but
If we don't show up to your tournament, then there's something seriously, seriously wrong.
with
I promise we'll be there.
okay, with you, not with okay, got it. Yes, like
Yes, with us.
life-threatening. That is
Send help. Yes.
send help. That is disturbing, and I will not question you further on that. Am I endangered being near you?
No, I'm saying we will be there.
Okay.
You'll be
Oh,
fine.
okay. It's hyperbole. Sure. Make a deception check, Light.
That came out better than my head. I forgot
Make a
about the
deception.
horde of devils and demons following us. Yeah. Didn't remember that part. Okay, deception?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Then help.
shit. 15.
She rolled a 3, so she's like,
Ooh,
all right,
nice.
yeah. Are you guys just going to be staying outside of the city then? If you pick a spot, just let me know, and you don't have to tell me exactly where, but you know, if I need to come find you, and I can if you let me know. But otherwise, you can just show up here around. It is like a full day thing. If that is something that you're again willing to do, it is like a full day. It starts at sunrise. Like people drink the whole time. As a champion, you will get like free food, like free drink at least for the day. There genuinely like a year ago, there was one team, I swear to the gods, they were just there for free drink and free food. I don't know what happened. Like, hopefully you're not one of those people, but I think, what was it? I think it was Clan Loudhammer had some like travelers they thought were like badasses or something. And they just like ate a bunch of food and like got shit on in the first round. That is a bad idea. If that is what you're trying to do, please don't do that.
Can safely say that we
Noted.
won't.
Okay.
I think in the meantime, like, do you guys want to at least eat here?
Is there wine and stuff here too?
Is
I
there
mean, it's
alcohol here,
nice.
please?
Wine that's nice or wine?
No, I said this place is nice. Is
Oh, this
there
place is-
wine here? Like,
Oh yeah, of course there's wine. Of course, yeah. This you're champions of Clan Tarmi, of course there's wine for you.
yes.
Here,
We are.
do you have any dietary preferences, any of you? Otherwise, it kind of is like, and you know, points off to sort of, it's like kind of like it's like a potluck. In that, like, people sort of bring food. Like, for example, so it's a lot of different families. It's like one big family, but technically it's like, okay, so this is like Kara is her last name is Mindro, so that's her family. It's like all these families bring like a dish or two, and then the whole clan can eat for like the whole day. And it's kind of like this potluck situation. So even though there's one big long table with all these people at it, there's kind of just like food, just kind of like not scattered about sounds so wrong. Like in the middle of it, it's like this wide table and there's food in the middle and you can kind of just like grab what you want.
Like a buffet?
It's kind of like a buffet maybe is nicer than it. I mean, it's not nice, but it's like, you know, it's not the most organized thing you've ever seen.
Free for all.
It's a little bit of a free for all. Like there's enough food for everyone, but it's kind of a free for all.
Okay.
But you're there early enough in the day that like all the good shit's not gone. So like, you know, you can absolutely find most of the stuff. I can definitely get you some stuff. The wine is usually kept separate so the kids don't get it. That has been a problem that has been too rampant in this house for a long time, and I, for one, am tired of like drunk like teenagers. They are so fucking annoying. So if you want wine, I can get that for you, but I will have to go over to a different room. Anything else for drinks, for alcohol preferences?
No, wine's perfect.
Right. Oh, and like, cause she's still on Liadri, who's just kind of like, who's like her wheelchair right now, with her like broken ankle. It's like, can you take me to the cellar, please? Like, yeah, okay, yeah. And they head off. Very shortly after, there's like this like 10-year-old boy, this halfling 10-year-old boy who's like 2 feet, who's like Yoda height. Kind of like walks over. So it's like benches, right? So it's benches and then table. And like walks over on the bench, not even up to your height yet, but on the bench, it's like, hi. I'm Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
Can I see your sword? That's a really
Cameron,
cool
are you
sword.
lost?
No.
Where are your parents, Cameron?
Hunting.
Do you like wine? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you say that?
Did you come here with somebody, Cameron?
I mean, I live here. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Should be careful who you talk to, Cameron.
I mean, everyone here is nice. Can I
Do
like
we
sit
look
here?
Be
nice?
careful not to talk to strangers.
Well, you guys talked to the clan leaders, so they didn't
How
like
old are you, Cameron?
9.5.
Be eloquent for a 9.5-year-old.
Eloquent? Did you say eloquent?
Yeah, I wanted to having a whole conversation with 4 adults. And asking to touch their swords.
That's so wrong.
Oh, I didn't mean it like
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Okay.
Well,
my
like,
God.
I could read, so I mean, it's kind of boring here.
Should go read.
Who's the
something,
strongest
Cameron.
fighter here, Cameron? Who always wins all the tournaments? What's their name?
I mean, we like never win the tournament, so
Yeah, but who? No, not here in this room. Here in this town. Who always wins? Who should we look out for?
I mean, Iron Hoof usually wins, but
The clan does, but give
Well,
us
the-
specifics.
I mean, they have
Who's the
these
strongest
really
player?
buff, like, centaur people. I don't know, they're huge. They're like 8 feet tall.
Yeah. Have they ever lost? Have you seen them lose?
I mean, yeah, they lose sometimes. Like, they get injured, and so they have to have replacements. That's a big word.
Is it like? Yeah, that was a big word, Cameron. Good job. You're doing great. So when they get injured, do people usually go for like their feet? Who beats them usually?
Well, what else beat them? Goranu is pretty good.
Tell us about Garanu.
They sometimes have orcs. Sometimes centaurs. They had a human last month. Like a pew, you know, like a finger magic stuff, you know?
What were they like?
Like
They already leave?
explosions. I don't know.
You don't know, but you live here.
There's like 1 million people here.
He's a child.
He wants to talk to us.
There's like 1 million people here. I don't know. Like, everyone's coming and goings. I just
You
live
seem like
here.
the Chatterbox, Cameron.
To the DM,
Yeah.
is that finger magic thing a gun?
That's what I
Okay.
thought for a second too.
No, like literal magic out of
Oh,
his
okay,
fingers.
okay.
Out of his
I thought it
fingers.
was like pew pew, like okay.
Like, no,
Someone's
got
got a
it.
gun?
like magic missile, like that type of finger
I
magic.
see,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Not quite a
okay.
gun. Not quite a gun.
Got it, got it.
I mean, like, people. No, I mean, like, people get injured and, like, can't do the next tournament. It's like that kind of thing. So, like, hopefully they're injured.
Is that what happened to our the people
Yeah,
that wear?
see, that Kara usually fights for Taramir, but she hurt her ankle, so
How'd she hurt her ankle?
she fell.
Why are you laughing, Cameron?
It was funny. She was trying to do a trick, and she fell.
What trick?
Like a shooting trick.
Ooh.
My mom told me not to laugh at her, but that was really funny. Probably beat me up. Please don't tell her that I laughed. I don't actually think
We
she'd
won't,
beat
don't
me
worry.
up, but please don't tell her that I left.
As long as
Yeah.
you don't ask to see any of our weapons.
Mm,
Don't touch lightning sword again.
I never even reached for it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
would
asking.
strongly advise against that.
Okay, so can I sit here?
Yeah, of course. This is your home.
I
Cool.
choose to scoot further away from the child.
And at this point, Kara comes back. Cameron, fuck off. Go away. Leave us
Fuck
alone.
off, Cameron.
Leave us alone. Don't stop bothering the outside. Oh, come on, man. I just want an actual, like, they only ever give me when he like starts walking away, like that like little stomp off, like that short people do. I say.
Sharp people too. Okay.
So messed up. Like children do, I should say. Actually, not short people. Children do, where they're just like, and they walk off, and like sits down and skulks a bit. Sorry about him. He doesn't talk to people often enough.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, he talks to people too much, but like he doesn't think he talks to people enough. You know what I mean?
Curious child.
His parents probably have a handful.
Don't
That
you know
one.
it? Yeah. I do not envy them. This is why I will not get married. I not get to have children. I am married, but not have children.
I can see why they're out hunting right now.
Oh.
Good one. Your wine. And hands wine out to all of you, and raises her own glass. Well, I propose a cheers, a toast, whatever it is in your vicinity, to the champions of Clan Taramir. Cheers.
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 Cheers is her glass. So, what brings you to Solace? I don't even know if I ever asked you that. Actually, I did. You were coming to watch the tournament, right?
Yeah, and we also had we wanted to see Lord Ironfoot or Hoof, sorry.
Yeah. Really? What for? If it's personal, that's all right. And Leandri's like, yeah, don't ask them that. You don't.
Just a message from a mutual friend. It's nothing serious.
Yeah, just investigative work.
Deception check again. That is
Shit.
not bad.
Wait.
Deception.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said investigation. 16.
Ooh, she rolled 14 total.
Nice.
Alright. Okay, yeah, for sure. Now that you are in it, what are you guys going to do with the money? If I ask too many questions, I apologize. It is in my nature.
How much is the money?
It is, I think it is 5 grand. Usually 5,000 gold pieces. Usually it's, especially because they do it every couple of months. You can instead get it in items or food if you so desire. Sometimes people have just gotten a lot of alcohol for the gold instead. I think when Thrakvan won, Clan Thrakvan, when they won last time, a couple of years ago, that is what they did. It was, from what I understand, a very bad idea, because they had hangovers for like 3 weeks. So Maybe don't get it all in alcohol if you so desire.
I think I might see if I could purchase a new cloak, or I might donate some of my money.
Donate it to what exactly?
There was a building we recently came across that was unfortunately decimated, so I want to, help potentially maybe visit there again and help them
Like in
rebuild the
Solace?
building with money. No, different town,
Oh,
village.
well, my condolences to that place.
Yeah, terrible fire. It was really sad. Gas leak. Well, is gas a thing in?
Gas leak is so funny.
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know what a gas leak is, but
You know a lot about this fire.
gas leak is so fucking funny. Oh my god. I don't know what the gas leak is, but damn, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Really unfortunate.
As you guys are just sitting having some food, if there's anything do you want to ask to her, you can certainly do so. Otherwise, you kind of just you can have a peaceful, for the most part, besides the occasional annoying child, or just like, there are some times where that's not so much annoying child, and it's like an older like person's like, heard you were going into the tournament, good luck. Just like comes by and like taps the table twice instead of like doing that like uncomfortable like old person thing where they could come by and like touch your shoulder. They like pat the table next to you. Yeah, anything else that you wish to talk about with her?
I want to ask her how it is living in, what would you call it, like a nomadic?
Yeah, it's like
Town?
semi-nomadic, I guess.
Yeah, and like I want to ask, I kind of want to poke about how Ironhoof is, like are people happy or?
Which one are you
The
start?
energy
Let's
of
say
the
which
town.
one are you start? What question are you starting with? We'll just say it like that.
That's why I want to start with the first one with like, how do you like living here, and like
Okay,
kind of lead
yeah.
into it.
I mean, I've lived here my whole life. In Solace itself. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know any better, but I think it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, like, so you guys are wanderers, right? So you travelers, wanderers, adventurers. I don't know what the term
To
is.
the latter.
Okay. Did you ever live in the city by like just a city then? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you just were kind of like even about it? Like, I don't know.
Really quick, DM, what time of day is it?
It's like afternoon.
All right.
Why?
Because I think tonight Roma is gonna drink a lot, perform, tomorrow recover, and then fight the next day.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
work. There are, as it's getting later on, there are some people in the house. It's not so much like taverns hire musicians. There's just like people who are just like playing here, for like fun. Specifically, one that is pointed out to all of you is so now Mindro, who is Liadri's father, the centaur lady's father, and he plays